How to earn instant commissions anywhere from $100 up to $2,000. I'll show you exactly how you can do this step by step in this video. Real quick, some proof of concept, and these are results from many members inside of this group right here. So this member, Anne, earned a couple $2,000 commissions, and right here, $2,000 sent directly to her Bank of America account right here. So yeah, these are, well, not all within the same day, but multiple payments that she's earned right here. Next, we have Matthew got his first $500 commission of the year. So what's cool about this program is you can get paid however you want. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, Stripe, TransferWise, whatever you want to use, you can get paid directly from the customer, which is pretty cool. So when you make a sale to this program, you can earn up to $2,000 instant commissions, and it just goes straight to your bank account, which is really nice. Here is another commission from a member named Sir Troy. I think that's how you pronounce his name. $250 right here. We have another member by the name of Sherry, got a $100 commission. And then we have Ann here again with a $500 commission. And then we have Sean with a $1,000 PayPal commission. Now, what is this system? How exactly does it work? And how exactly do you, of course, start earning high ticket commissions like these members inside of this group? Well, we're using a program called Exodus Elite. And at any point in this video, you can check it out down below. I will have some really cool bonuses that you will get access to when you decide to jump on board. But this program here has been around since 2014. So this is not a fly-by-night company. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is going to take some work, and you are going to have to learn how to go out there and market. But as long as you can do that, then you can earn high-ticket commissions inside of this program. And results are not guaranteed, so it takes hard work to generate results with anything that you decide to get into. So hopefully you understand that, but that being said, I'll talk about how this program works. Now, this platform right here is a digital education platform. So what do you get when you become a customer of Exodus Elite? Well, what you're getting access to is digital marketing training that you could use to grow really any type of business that you want, right? So here you have the Genesis library, and these are all of the 5 product levels. So if I go into G100, for example, you will get videos that will teach you things like how to sell high ticket products, the 10K blueprint, how to make money with Facebook groups, social messaging apps, Instagram ads, email marketing, and you have training here about cryptocurrency. And on the homepage, if you want to get a full view on what is included in all the products, then this pretty much shows you what you get inside of each level. So, of course, the higher level that you come in at, the more trainings you get access to. So the 250 includes more trainings right here: email marketing, webinars, social media. The $500 level right here has more training about social wealth building. You got some personal development training here, podcasting. And then the $1,000 level has training with, you have interviews with high earners right here. So Ray Higdon, you've probably heard of him, Tracy Walker, Todd Falcone, and Evan Klassen. So yeah, tons of well-known names right here. You have Jeff Mills, he's done very well as also. And then the $2,000 level has even more training right here, right? So that being said, this program, what's really cool about it is with their compensation plan, it has been working very well since 2014. And the cool thing about this program, the reason why I decided to jump on this is because, typically for me, I'm very hesitant to join most things because, most programs that come out are very fly-by-night. Like they're here today, and then like 3 months later it dies off, or the next thing pops up and then the big leaders jump onto that. But this program has remained pretty consistent since its launch. So the way how this program works is inside of each of the levels, let me go back to the home page right here. You have 5 different product levels like I mentioned. So you have the G100, the 250, the 500, the 1000, and the $2,000 product right here. So each of these is a one-time payment. There's no monthly fees you got to worry about. When you join at any one of these product levels, you get access to that product and everything beneath at no extra cost. And whatever product level that you come in at, you are eligible to earn commissions on that and everything below. Right? So for example, if you were to come in at the $1,000 level right here, you pay for the product, which is $1,000, and then there's an admin fee, which is $299. So each of these have an admin fee, and that's just how the company makes money. That's how you're able to earn, 100% commissions. And then, of course, when you make a sale at this level, then you make $1,000. And like I mentioned with, with these pictures that I showed you right here, you can get paid however you want. So there's no you can get paid via PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, whatever you want to use. And there's no waiting for commissions to be paid out either. So a lot of other programs, you make a sale and then you got to wait a week, 2 weeks, even a full month before you get your money. And then if the customer decides to cancel or do a chargeback, then you lose that sale. But here, when you make a sale, it pretty much hits your account instantly, which is one thing that is really nice. So yeah, the way how this program works is you could earn at the level you're at. If you refer someone and they come in at a higher level than what you're at, so let's say that you're at the 500 level right here, and you bring someone in, they join at the G2000. Well, the nice thing about this program is you are still gonna get the commission, so you're gonna earn $500 because this is what you're qualified at. But the rest of the commission is going to go up to your sponsor. So they're going to earn the 1,500. And then what you could do is if you want to upgrade, then you only have to pay the difference. So there is no having to pay full price. Like if you're here, you don't have to pay $1,000 and then then pay the full admin fee. Instead, you only pay the difference. So you pay the difference in terms of the product package. So you only pay 500 here. And then the admin fee, you would only pay $100 in this case. So like 600 to go from the 500 to 1,000. And then once you're here, then you could earn commissions on this for life. And then same goes for when you upgrade to the $2,000 product package right here. So pretty simple comp plan right here. It is converting very well for a lot of members, and a lot of newbies are doing well with this program also. But of course, once you become a member, then your main goal is, of course, getting traffic to your link. So when you get on board, you'll go through a few videos here that'll show you how to set up everything. So this has a few welcome videos here. So you got the back office training videos that'll go over like how to set up your profile up and everything. And then all you really need is your own website domain, which they show you how to set up. It's pretty simple. And then once you have that, then you're going to have your own custom link that is going to lead to one of the capture pages that you have. So just to give you an idea, I want to show you what mine looks like real quick. I think if I go into marketing here, I should be able to show you which ones that they have. But yeah, lead capture pages right here. So when you become a member, you'll have a few different capture pages here. Some of them are exclusive at the higher levels. So, like these ones are only at the $2,000 level, but, you have these ones that are like the 250 and then the 100. So these are like available to everyone pretty much, right? So you can open up this one right here to give you an idea. If I click on preview, so you'll have this page, and then the way this works is you simply just want to get traffic to this link. Now the question is, how do you go about getting traffic? So when someone lands on this page, they opt in. They will land on the video sales letter that will explain about all the benefits of this company and why they should join. And then when they join through your link, then that's of course where you're going to earn the commission. So the way that you go about getting traffic, I want to show you two different ways that you can go about getting traffic. One of them is a paid traffic method, and then the other is free. So as far as getting paid traffic goes, one platform that I'll recommend here is called Udemy. And you could simply just buy a thing, it's a thing called solo ads. If you're not familiar with how solo ads works, it's basically where you just pay one of these vendors to send traffic from their email list. So I can go into like this guy's right here. And then the benefit here is all you really have to do is just pay for the amount of clicks that you want, and then you just give them the link that you wish to promote. So I can say that I want, maybe just 100 clicks sent to my link right here. And what will happen is when you send, for example, 100 people to your capture page link, on average, you're going to get around 30% of people that will opt in with their name and email. And even if it's not, a massive amount, even if that doesn't sound like much, only getting like 30 people, the benefit is when you get someone on your email list, what this program is going to do is it's going to follow up with your leads consistently, and it's going to get them back to the offer. So one thing to be aware of, regardless of what you're promoting, especially if it's a higher ticket program like this, most people are not going to join the first time that they see something. And typically it's going to require a couple exposures before they feel comfortable pulling out the credit card and actually buying. And so once you finally get someone to join, then that's, of course, where you're going to earn the commission right there. And then the other cool thing about this company that I will mention is they even have phone sales closers. So if you, for example, send someone, the link to this on, like, let's say Facebook Messenger, you invite someone on your friends list to check this out, and they have questions that they want to ask you, and then they say like, hey, I have, questions, can I get on the phone with you? What you could do is you could just say, hey, check out the link right here, and then you can call the number that's on this page. So if you do decide to go with that, then they will take a 20% cut of whatever commission that you earn. So that's just one thing to be aware of. And in my case, I'm leaving it off for the most part, unless if someone specifically asks to get on the phone with me, then in that case, I'll temporarily turn it on. That's just how I'm doing it. But if you are not super salesy, or you don't have a ton of traffic going to your link yet, then that is something that you might want to use, at least in the beginning, and that will help you convert sales. And so their phone sales team has a 90% close rate. So when someone gets on the phone with them, there's a 90% chance that they're going to end up joining the program. And so that way, then that'll help you make more commissions, even if you are someone who is brand new. So again, the cool thing about this program is, as I showed you in that group right here, it's converting very well. There's a ton of members getting results, and you don't have to be like super salesy to get results with this program. Like, you could be just complete beginner, and as long as you know how to get traffic, whether that is with solo ads, you just put your link right here. So what you do is you take your link, copy it, and then you just paste it right in this field right here. You buy the traffic, and then they'll send you the clicks within like 24 hours, and that's pretty much all you need to start generating leads. And that's one way that you can go about it. Another way that I will mention is you could do simple videos like what I'm doing right here. So the thing with YouTube SEO is when someone searches up something, they look up either a product review, or they look up best affiliate programs for beginners 2026, how to make money while living in Costa Rica, or while living overseas, how to become a digital nomad. These are all topics you can go over. And then you have your link beneath the video where someone can, of course, join, right? So with videos like this, with review videos specifically, these are known to convert very well. And then, of course, you have other topics that you can get into as well. So how to start affiliate marketing for beginners, how to make money overseas, how to escape the 9-to-5 rat race. These are all things that you could talk about. And of course, one thing that I will recommend is, if you have channels that you follow in the wealth niche, then you could check out some of their videos, see what is most popular for them, and then you could take inspiration and see. Maybe you could make a similar video to what they're doing. And so the thing with YouTube videos is you don't have to be on camera if you don't want. In my case, I mainly do videos like this, just showing my computer screen, and you could very easily just film your computer screen, without the webcam on, like how I have it. But I just use a tool called ScreenPal. It's a free tool that you can get on your device, and that is one way that you can go about filming videos like this. So that's one way you can go about it. But there's many different ways you can get content out there. You could even do short form videos, which is one way that I teach in my private community that you'll get access to when you jump on board. However, I would say for high ticket programs, I'd say that YouTube and solo ads is going to be the easiest way to start. I would say that if you're doing short form videos, these are going to be more for if you're promoting like a lower entry program. So maybe something that's more like recurring based, I would recommend this type of traffic for. But as long as you're getting your link out there and you're building a rapport with your audience, then that is what will allow you to start earning commissions online with whatever it is that you wish to promote. So that being said, if you want to check out the program down below, then you can get access right here. And my recommendation, come in at the highest level that you could afford. So if you can't go all in at the $2,000 level, maybe start with the 500 or the 250 and then work your way up from there. And as long as you're getting traffic, then anytime that you make a sale, you could just invest and go right to the next level. And then once you're positioned here, then you can earn commissions up to $2,000 like I showed you in this group. And like I mentioned, this program has been around since 2014. So this company's been around a while, and it is still doing very well in 2026 and likely in the years ahead. So that being said, check it out down below. If you have any questions, you could reach out to me directly on Messenger or via comment down below, and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, that being said, I'll see you on the inside, and take care. All the best.